Hello, my name is Rheina Sasmita with ID student 210705030. In this video, I want to explain about generative phonology. First, definition of generative phonology. According to Chapman and Routledge 2009, generative phonology is an approach of generative linguistics whose aim is to establish sets of rules, principles, or constraints efficient to produce the surface phonetic from a language and to model the internalized linguistic knowledge of native speakers. So, generative phonology is the study of how the system of rules relate to sound and meaning, the process of sound change. We talk about distinctive features in generative phonology. A distinctive feature is the smallest unit and it's smaller than a phoneme in generative phonology. These distinctive features work to find the smallest unit in sound analysis. Distinctive features is a quality of characteristic that makes something different and easily noticed. The phoneme of a speech sound can best be described by the total phonemes. We talk about phonology process in generative phonology and type of phonological rules. In generative phonology, the phoneme level is redefined so that the conception of the phonological process becomes efficient. And the type of phonological rules can be best understood through the following phonological process. First, assimilation. This is a rule where sound can change one of its features to be more familiar to neighbor voice. This type of rule occurs in English plural rules where the plural endings become voiced or mute depending on whether the prefix consonant was voiced or mute. Example, the prefix in where sometimes it appears as in and other as in form of bilabial words like put or between in is pronounced with an M input or I'm between. 2. Dissimilation. Phonological process in which two close sounds, similar consonant or vowels change to become less alike. Example, manner dissimilation in which a stop becomes a fricative when followed by another stop. 3. Insertion. Phonological process in which a sound adds to word. Example, voiceless stop insertion where between a nasal consonant and a voiceless fricative, a voiceless stop with the same place of articulation as the nasal consonant as interested. In English, many add a, p to hamster and say hamster. 4. Deletion or elision. Phonological process in which speech sound disappear from words. Example, vowels can be deleted to make one-syllable words that are easier to pronounce in a fast manner. Police become please and friendship is said as friendship. 5. Metathesis. Phonological process in which sounds switch place in the phonemic structure of a word. Example, to make words easier to pronounce and understand, letters are switched. Two historical examples include Old English or bird and eggs become modern English to bird and eggs. 6. Strengthening. Phonological process in which a sound is made stronger. Example, aspiration is where voiceless stops become aspirate when they occur at the beginning of a stressed syllable. Top is said with an H. 7. Weakening. Phonological process in which a sound becomes weaker. Example, flapping is a phonological process of weakening whereby the voiceless alveolar stop consonant phoneme T is pronounced as a voice alveolar flap R, like in the word kitty. This usually happens before a stressed vowel and before an unstressed vowel where the sound is pronounced with articulation, resembling a flap. The conclusion of generative phonology. So, phonological process is the change of sounds or words from the basic to the derivative from Phonological rules vary between language and dialects, and they reflect the common pronunciation habits of various linguistic groups. And it and in the phonological rules, everything is very important. So that is my explanation about generative phonology. Thank you.